Assalamu alaikum. My name is Syeda Barirah Nauman Zaidi, your beautiful host at BMLH Studio. I am a marketer by profession and a crazy, curious Gen Z by nature. We all know that Pakistan has a lot of marketer, but very few artists, and definitely nobody who is doing the both. Running marketing of a fintech company that is used by millions, while quietly shooting professional cricket on the side for zero clout, zero like, absolutely for self-satisfaction. The person I'm sitting next to is someone that I really want to talk for a long time. Before hosting and introducing him, there is something that is very fascinating that I would want to talk about. He said, and I quote, that there is an ad in his name, which was universe way of telling him that marketing is his A game. Effie Pakistan Award winner, Marketing of the Year 2025, Red Dragon Award winner, Head of Marketing at JazzCash, the brain behind JazzCash Henna, and the person who recently launched YELO in the toughest economy of Pakistan. So let's welcome the great Syed Asad Rizvi. Hello and Assalamu alaikum, sir. How are you?
Walaikum salam. I'm very well. Thank you very much for inviting me for this talk.
We are beyond happy that you grace us with your existence today. It's such a lovely, how are you feeling? How are you doing? Let us know about you first.
First of all, I'm very humbled that I'm sitting here. Secondly, alhamdulillah, I'm doing really well. And I think the craziness that surrounds us is amazing because that keeps us alive, kicking, and strive for more. So that's what's happening.
So, sir, before anything, obviously, this is a very creative way of looking at to your name. I really want to know what is the story behind the word ad and how did that you clocked it? Like, how did your mind clock it? And what do you feel about it? That was it all destined all this while?
I think, well, the credit goes to my parents. Actually, my father who loved this name and he named me. Picking up ad out of my four initials, again, being an ad man and a creative person, I think that came naturally. And also I've been a sportsman, so winning and competing and fighting is something that always excites me. And that gives you that adrenaline that you need to think about something out of the box. So it pushes you to stretch your limits. So that's where I find the most kick. And that's why what I do is what I do. So I thought, acha yaar, kya kar sakte hain? And that's when just that brainwave came that, how about playing around with my name? And from there, I narrated that story and I won the chocolate.
that is the win. That is the win for sure.
So that's how, whenever somebody asks, and specifically, I spent a quarter of a century in the world of advertising. So I think that's how I used to introduce myself when we used to go to make presentations to different new clients. And I think that became a trademark.
Yes.
And you picked it up, I don't know from where, but yeah, that's what it is.
I mean, we are introducing and we are taking that thing in your introduction. That is something that you are labeled now with. So you started in computer science. That's not a usual place from where creative directors come from. So what actually broke first? Your relationship with code, or was there a great magnetic pull from our industry of marketers? What happened?
Again, very simple story. There's every thing that I've done has a, unfortunately or fortunately, has a story around it. So I come from a very strong military family background. So we were posted, my father was posted in Hyderabad.
I see.
And this, my best friend, he was in Lahore and he got himself enrolled into a university into the computer science program. And for me, yes, I was interested in computers, but my pure love was more towards the creative side of things. So he reached out to me and he said that, look, I have enrolled myself into this program. Why don't you come and join me and we'll have great fun together? I said, okay, send me prospectus, because my father is a very methodical person and I can't sort of bluff around. I need to show him facts. So he sent me a prospectus and I read certain courses which were part of this program, and it said computer architecture and this and that. And I, without getting into the details of things much, because the internet also was not available and we had limited access to information. So I thought that it would be a great program. It will help me really sparkle my creative juices and help me go where I wanted to go. And I took it to my father. He said, okay, go ahead. So I applied for it. I got admission into the university, and that's how the journey started. And when my first semester started, I had to study maths, I had to study physics. I said, oh my God, what I have landed myself into. One person who really shy away from maths and numbers, I had to undergo 8 maths courses in my entire computer science program. And so it happened because I had taken that panga, so I had to finish it off. So I did that. And then it's not just the computer science part. Later on, I also did my master's in business administration, specialization in marketing, and that's where the marketing my sort of direction started. And then while I was studying, I was doing MBA, and that's when I got into an advertising agency.
Nice.
And from there on, the journey started in the world of formal creativity, advertising, storytelling, and then rest is history.
So we've read everything about you, the profile, the awards, the campaigns. We've really read it all. But I'm definitely sure you're a very creative person. So there's something that we don't know, and the world don't know, and the side of the Asad that you want to tell to people. So what is it?
Oh, you've put me on a spot. How I'm going to be creative about that. Okay, so let me tell you something. I think मैंने कहीं और भी बात की थी, but again, something that people don't know about it. I may come across a very calm person at work, and now been working for almost slightly over 3 decades. So automatically एक ठहराव अपने आ जाता है. I think when I was a kid, I was an extremely naughty kid. Somebody who was labeled within the family as the naughtiest person.
I see.
आपने हमेशा सुना होगा कि जी उस इंसान को कुत्ते ने काट लिया, उस इंसान को कुत्ते ने काट लिया. I am one person who has bitten a dog.
You? Oh my God. That
Yes.
is a story for sure. So this is our segment called Reality Check. As we know that Gen Zs are labeled as rule breakers and people who don't listen and don't follow and trying to erase the stigma and toxicity of corporate culture and stuff like that. You are a very different millennial. You are a person who is taking the side of Gen Zs, who is bringing those rules, trying to make us help through different. So there are some sayings of yours and ideas of yours or point of view of yours that made me thought that, okay, there are people out there who are the bosses out there who are actually thinking about us. So few of the questions that I want to know that how your mind accept that thing कि यार ये होना चाहिए, ये गलत है, हमारे साथ हुआ है गलत, we will not make that move onwards. So you believe that normal people talking in the seat on the kitchen table are way better than a shiny celebrity with a massive budget. But then there is a client who has the money, who has sometimes ego. So how do you win that argument, and how do you convince them that whatever you are saying is the more appropriate thing? So what is, like, how do you do it?
So देखिए पहले Gen Z की जो आपने बात की, I think I personally feel that they are there, they are a reality. अब तो Gen Alpha आ गई है, and I don't know what all is going to follow. But point is that we should not be taking them negatively. They are part of our active society.
Exactly.
They are the future, and we need to see what their demands and needs are. So it's best that you engage them and play them on their pitch. So that's very simple. That my rule is कि while in Rome do as the Romans do. वो वाली चीज़ है कि यार आप अपने आप को mold करें to talk to them. They don't like anything fluff. They mean business. So you need to give them the real value of whatever your proposition is. And I think you will have them onboarded, and then they will advocate for you. That's, I think, a very fine line that people need to understand. So I think मुझे एक advantage है कि I go to a lot of universities to interact with these Gen Z people. So आप देखें एक यूनिवर्सिटी के ऑडिटोरियम में आपको पौने दो घंटे के लिए 40, 50, 60 जेनजीज कहाँ मिले? You can interact with them, you can understand what their likes, dislikes are, how they are spending their lives. So you can pick certain nuances and then use them into your communication and activities that you do. So on the back end, why I do this, which is purely pro bono basis, because I feel that is my humble way of contributing it back to the community. So I do that. Lahore, Karachi, Islamabad, wherever any university calls me, I go wholeheartedly, and actually I practice more for those presentations or sessions than I do it for my corporate work.
Really?
Because I feel these students, Gen Zs, are fairly smart, so you need to be really on the ball to beat them. So just second question जो आपने पूछा, I think I'm a firm believer of creating communication that is catered to your audiences. Because देखें, जब आप किसी एक छोटे बच्चे से बात करते हैं, 2-3 साल का बच्चा हो, तो आप बच्चे कैसे, मतलब you go down to that level so that he can understand what you are saying.
Exactly.
So you and I are communicating, and what you are speaking, I can understand what I'm saying, you can understand, is communication. So if I'm reaching out to a certain customer and I cannot communicate in a way that he or she understands, there will be no communication. They won't be understanding what message I'm trying to give it to them.
Definitely.
So उस केस के अंदर I think I don't need to win an argument. What I need to do is base my recommendation or suggestions by factual data. And now everything can be backed by data. And you bring it to the table. And you convince the other person that this is how we look at things. And it is never I for me. It's always a teamwork.
Yeah.
Everyone needs to contribute, and everyone contributes, and then we go and present a case, and then we defend it. And that's how we do it with our senior management as well. If we have a very strong point of view on certain things, we try and convince it to them. And on the contrary, if they have a valid reason, they counter argument with us, and then we get convinced. So it's not about winning an argument or winning a battle. It's all about doing something which is right for the brand that you are working for. So if in case your brand requires a celebrity endorsement, by all means go for it. Why around the world brands use celebrities? अगर ये successful model ना होता, they would not have done it. They do it for a reason, but make sure that it's pertinent to what your messaging is all about. At JazzCash, I've been here for almost 4 years now, and in the entire this journey, we have only used, to be honest, one celebrity that we used as a celebrity, but then again, that celebrity की जो induction हुई थी, that was purely based on our customer feedback and selection. Customer को ये नहीं कहता यार हमें ये 3 celebrities हैं, इसमें से बता दें. हमने उनको एक unbranded storyboard दिखाया, and we told them कि जी, in your opinion, which male celebrity अगर हम लेना हो तो कौन सा हो सकता है? So they actually suggested 4-5 names. And then on the basis of the highest percentage of the individual, we hired him. Abhi recently हमने campaign किया, which is also currently running for our insurance business. So we have used another celebrity, but हमने उसको as a celebrity नहीं किया. We have actually converted into a mascot, a brand ambassador, character उनको दिया, which she has not played ever before.
Okay.
So we've created her into a character who goes as a spokesperson for our insurance business.
I see.
So use these celebrities to enhance your messaging, not use their only star power. There are certain brands who use that. That's also right. There's no right or wrong in this, but it's just the way you approach it. It's a different approach that you take. So I feel the current brand that I'm associated with, it needs to be more approachable, realistic, and something that every person can relate to. So that's how, for me, if that works better, obviously I would go for that.
Yeah. So your first project at JazzCash was an idea that was disapproved by the old management. Your female colleague brought it up to you, and you accept that, and you trusted her, and you ran it. So I just want to know that, and not only it just becomes wild, it becomes the opening statement of your brand. I want to know what made you say yes to something that was already rejected by the previous establishment.
I think interestingly, when I was hired at Jazz, मेरी designation बहुत लंबी थी.
अच्छा.
It was head of marketing, corporate communication and inclusion. And मैं शुरू में ये सारे portfolios चीज़ें देख भी रहा था because it was something that was evolving, and actually those were very specialized areas, and then slowly and gradually we built those teams, and then every discipline got settled into those areas. So when we talked about inclusion, so inclusion is not for us limited to hiring females into our workforce. It's that plus also as a brand we hire female merchants, we hire female agents. So it's a complete ecosystem that we talk about when we talk about inclusion. So since I was initially part of this area, Women's Day was coming up.
Okay.
I joined in September, Women's Day happens in March, and I was trying to first understand the ethos of the brand, where currently our customers are with the brand, because the brand had not been advertising for the last 2.5 years. So first thing that I was asked to do is change everything. I'm not a big fan of that. I want to first see what's wrong and then try to fix it, rather than just start fixing things which are not broken. So I was doing the research on the side and understanding what needs to be fixed and recalibrated. In the meantime, this came in, and my colleague came and she said that, look, I want to share an idea with you. I said, okay, let's explore it. So she shared that idea, and I thought that, again, considering that I was part of that inclusion also, I thought the idea has that element where we can create some noise, and Mothers and Women's Day is the great time to do this activity. So I took it to my boss and packaged it in a way, and he understood it, and he said, okay, let's do it. So we started off only for digital platform, and when we shot the film, we brought it and we wanted to show it to our management, but the time was so short. There was an event happening for Women's Day in our office. It was an internal event, and my boss said, let's showcase it there. And we hadn't showed it to our head of JazzCash, we hadn't showed it to our CEO. So, and we just went ahead and we shared it. And there was whole clapping and everything. And then I was asked, yaar, ye hame dikha to dete pehle. I said, we didn't have the time, but since this came up, so we showed it. And then again, it was so pertinent. It had that, again, insight into it, which helped us put it on TV as well. And that the reach increased. And it also got acknowledged at these Effie Awards platform. We were awarded for this and a couple of other places as well. So I think the idea had that legs to go a long way. And that's why I thought that let's experiment, let's see how it pans out. And I think the risk paid off.
There is also another very different point of view of yours, that you hire people 80% on the basis of their personalities and characteristics, and 10-20% on the basis of skills. So I just want to know that integrity and tarbiyat over a polished tech. Why? What do you see when someone is sitting in front of you? As you know, I've been interviewed multiple times. I want to know what interviewer is thinking and what do you screen in a person that makes you feel कि यार ये चीज़ इतनी important नहीं है, जो तरबियत है वो ज़्यादा important है. Maybe I can work on the skills later on. So I just want to know. I want to get into your mind.
I think it's I don't know, I haven't studied psychology, but I feel that when you are hiring someone, it's very important to understand the way the person thinks and operates. Reason being that you are hiring an individual,
Exactly.
and once an individual comes into your team, he or she needs to adjust and blend into the existing team that is there. So my first and foremost way to evaluate, or the elements that I evaluate, is that how much compatibility this individual would have with my rest of the team. Because that's important, because a new person can create good camaraderie between the team, or else he or she could create complete disturbance. And I don't want unnecessary friction within the teams. So in order to evaluate that, I think it's very important to see how people live their lives and how they operate, because they are human beings and that's how they operate. So an interview, generally my starting off point is that it's not an interview. We are here to have a little chit chat. So I just want to understand you, and let's start off by introducing yourself. I just want to be friends with you. So make me introduce to whoever you are, schooling कहाँ पे हुई, बहन भाई कितने हैं, अम्मा अब्बा क्या करते हैं, etc. etc. उससे होता ये है, there happen 2-3 things. पहली चीज़, they don't need to, because एक एंग्जाइटी होती है, आप इंटरव्यू में आप जाते हैं, आपकी आवाज़ जो होती है वो ट्रेम्बल कर रही होती है. So one, it sort of calms them down because you don't have to think about where you started your schooling from, बहन भाई कितने हैं, अम्मा अब्बा क्या करते हैं, etc. etc. So it gives you that 2-3 minutes of talk, a comfort, and then the other part happens is that the other person lowers their guards, because they think now it's everything easy, and that's when I strike. And then those difficult question comes where I want to understand again their mindset. So I try to get into their minds by asking very simple questions, because to understand their skill set, I think it would take me 1 or 2 questions to ask how strong they are strategically, how they approach any problem that comes their way, and professionally how sound they are. But the other part is difficult, that what personality do they have, how passionate they are they hardworking, they are not, they're sincere or they are not. So those kind of things जो तरबियत की आपने बात की, because वो मैं सिखा नहीं सकता, वो आपको घर से अर्ली स्कूलिंग से आई हुई है. प्रेजेंटेशन बनाना, प्रेजेंटेशन देना, स्प्रेडशीट बनाना, उसके अंदर डेटा डालना, उसको टैबुलेट करना, etc. ये चीज़ें मैं भी सिखा सकता हूँ, मेरी टीम में और लोग भी सिखा सकते हैं, बट आपको बाकी चीज़ें कोई नहीं सिखा सकता. सो दैट्स व्हाट आई जनरली ट्राई टू एक्सप्लोर इन अ कैंडिडेट, एंड जनरली माई इंटरव्यूज आर वेरी लॉन्ग, दे आर नॉट हाफ एन आवर, 40 मिनट, 1-1.5 घंटा, 2 घंटे भी जा सकते हैं, बिकॉज इट्स नॉट एन इंटरव्यू, इट्स अ लिटिल चिट चैट ट्राइंग टू अंडरस्टैंड ईच अदर. And it also helps the other person understand that what our aspirations are, what our expectations are from that individual. So I think it's a win-win for us. And again, every person is different. I like to do it my way because it helps me bring in people who I feel are really the best fit for the job that I have to offer them.
You know, we want more of Asads here in Pakistan, that is for sure. क्योंकि जब इंटरव्यू देने जाते हैं तो सबसे पहली चीज़, आपके कितने भी कॉन्फिडेंस हो, कितना भी अच्छा स्किल सेट हो, वो चीज़ आप नहीं दिखा सकते इफ़ द अदर पर्सन इज़ नॉट रिस्पॉन्डिंग द वे यू वांट दैट पर्सन टू. एंड इफ़ यू आर मेकिंग समवन कंफर्टेबल और एक वार्म अप वाला, आइस ब्रेकिंग वाला सेशन हो जाए तो क्या ही बात है. आई थिंक एवरीबडी विल विन द इंटरव्यूज. सो behind the brand, I want to know a few things. 4 seasons of PSL, professional shots. You did not post anything for the clout. And in 2025, where every person was being so performative, I would say, you did not do that. I want to know why.
I'm a very low profile person. I don't like, or I don't want to flaunt what I do, and I do it for myself. So PSL की जो coverage वगैरह थी, this was all a passion, because I've been, as I said, a sportsman throughout my early younger days. I've played almost every possible sport.
Oh, wow.
And cricket was something that I hold very close to my heart. So I thought that, and photography again comes to me, I think, in the blood, because my grandfather used to do it, my father used to do it. So I sort of developed a knack for it. Okay. And I took it to the next level. कि मैंने कहा यार, how I can blend my passion for cricket and my passion for photography at one place, and I got this opportunity to cover cricket. PSL किया, उसके अलावा भी और बहुत सारी चीज़ें cover की हैं, cricket से related भी, and other than cricket also sports से related. So I used to shoot. I used to sit with all those professional photographers on the fence, and they would be only shooting action of a bowler or a batsman or a fielder. I used to also capture a lot of emotions within the crowd, because again, I am a person from the world of communication. So I see people because of which the sport has become so big. So मैं fans को भी capture करता था, moments ढूंढता था कि अच्छा कोई मिल जाए interesting, and then I would go around the entire sort of park looking around अच्छा sporting में क्या हो रहा है, and I would shoot players even from different angles जो normal photographers नहीं करते थे. Hence I had a collection, I still have a collection of a lot of photos that probably are very interesting to look at from players perspective as well as from the audience reaction or their expressions.
So मतलब मैं इस चीज़ से एक्सट्रैक्ट कर रही हूँ कि because you were a cricketer, like आपको भी क्रिकेट खेलना पसंद था, तो you know half of it that what will happen and what will lead to another
True.
thing.
Partially.
My father was also a national hockey player and he played internationally. तो मैं अपने घर में ये चीज़ें ना बहुत ज़्यादा सुनती रहती हूँ कि कैसे आपको अटेंशन टू डिटेल्स पे ध्यान देना चाहिए और क्विक डिसीजन मेकिंग कैसे होती है. सो या आई नो अ लॉट ऑफ इट. आपने इससे पहले एक बात मेंशन करी कि आप इंटरव्यू में या आपके पास हमेशा एक क्वेश्चन होता है दैट एवरीबडी हैव अ क्वेश्चन जिससे आपको किसी की पर्सनालिटी का पता चलता है. यू क्रैक इट कि यार ये बंदा कैसे सोचता है, इससे जानने के लिए मैं ये सवाल करूँगी ना तो आई विल गेट टू नो अ लॉट अबाउट हिम. द वे यू हैव, आई ऑल्सो हैव वन. सो माई क्वेश्चन इज, जो मैं अपने सेगमेंट में और भी लोगों से पूछती हूँ, I am giving you 1 crore. It's not coming from JazzCash. It's not coming from any brand. It's a fintech company जो zero से start हो रही है.
Okay.
And you have that 1 crore. I want to know that what will you do with that 1 crore? Will you invest on product? Will you spend it on marketing? Will you spend it on distribution? What will be the frame of work and why that first domain you will put money in? I want to know.
A very interesting question. I think first and foremost is definitely developing the product. So you need to invest on developing the product. If I go hierarchy wise, so product hai, and if you have made a good product, then I think comes the distribution. Because अच्छा product बन गया, it is available to people, and then comes marketing. Because good product available across the country, then you market it. It's a good product, it is available near you, go and try it.
Okay.
So that would be my flow. And if you have, let's say, 1 crore as a hypothetical number you have, I think that's the order that I would follow. And I think you can do quite a bit in that. You just need to, again, be a little more creative with your approach. And there can be many, I think, possibilities. Because one, you are a new player. So you can do those things which probably established player can't do. So you can actually outrun them, not on the cost, but on doing funny things, fancy things. You can get away with the murder also. अच्छा यार नहीं है इनको क्या पता, but अगर वो hit हो गया तो then it's अच्छा यार ये इन्होंने किस तरह कर लिया. So that's the risk that you can take, and I think, but उसके लिए आपको you need a good product. Fintech में trust is very very critical to it.
Exactly.
So you create a product that's trustworthy, and then have it available, and then sort of create that noise through interesting, engaging activities. These सारी examples, case studies दुनिया भर में हैं. Zero budget के साथ लोगों ने पता नहीं क्या क्या कर दिया, zero marketing budgets के साथ. So there are a lot of those things available that you can take inspiration from, and or maybe create something of your own as well. So that's how I'm going to sort of decode it.
So following up with that question, आपने बोला there are a lot of things that people are doing, and as we all know that you're an amazing marketer as well. I want to know that how will you market that, and what will be your niche, and क्या focus होगा इसका कि यार ये करूँगा ना, ये marketing strategy कैसी होगी that will make a hit. I want to know what one thing जो बिल्कुल हटके हो, क्योंकि you are already working at JazzCash, you know a lot of fintech जो already कर रहे हैं, कुछ चीज़ें काम करती हैं, कुछ नहीं करती. Give us one thing.
I think आपकी ना स्टोरी टेलिंग बहुत कंपेलिंग होनी चाहिए. क्योंकि जो भी आपका प्रोडक्ट है उसको इंट्रोड्यूस करने के लिए, बिकॉज जिस तरह आपने बात की कि देयर आर ऑलरेडी एस्टैब्लिश्ड प्लेयर्स इन द मार्केट हु आर अ न्यू कमर, you definitely can't beat them on the budget front. आप 100 रुपये लगाएंगे, वो 1000 रुपये लगा देंगे, ठीक है. सो वो तो यू कांट outrun them, but I think in terms of creating disruptions, you can certainly beat them because idea has no price tag. And any idea can, I think, rock अगर उसके अंदर ये पोटेंशियल है कि वो आपके मैसेज को बहुत सॉलिड तरीके से आपकी प्रोडक्ट की रीज़न टू बिलीव है उनको कम्युनिकेट करने के. देखिए, व्हेन यू डू एडवर्टाइजिंग, ब्रांड कम्युनिकेशन, मार्केटिंग, it's I call it a disciplined form of creativity because you have certain barriers. उनके अंदर रहते हुए आपने अपनी मैसेज जो है वो क्रिएट करनी है. So I think we could do lot of those kind of things. जिस तरह मैंने पिछले वाले सवाल के आपके जवाब में बात की कि जो बड़े ब्रांड्स नहीं कर सकते, they can't take risk. Because again, as I said, that it's
Brand
fintech
image,
category,
yeah.
trust is paramount for it, for the category. But a newcomer can do that experimentation. So I think I would go for a lot of experimentation.
Definitely.
Probably जो चीज़ें मैं शायद JazzCash में करना चाहता हूँ नहीं कर सकता, probably I can do it there.
Okay.
And try it out. And if it is successful, then probably I'll get one more award somewhere for doing that.
Definitely. You recently launched, JazzCash recently launched YELO,
Yes.
BNPL product, buy now, pay later. And जो हमारी current economy है, that is very tough and uptight. I want to know कि how do you come up with the idea, and definitely this thing gonna help a lot of people. And बहुत सारी चीज़ें हैं जो हम लोग करना चाहते हैं but हम नहीं कर पाते because of the money and financial stress. So how is this going to help? And tell us about YELO, what it is about.
I think the current situation, the economic situation of the country gave us this opportunity because whenever there is tough time, the opportunities multiply. Only the brave players can take advantage of those. So I think JazzCash has that edge or the advantage that they don't shy away from experimenting, exploring new avenues. And overall, as jazz world, मैं बात करूँ हमारी company की, तो whatever different avenues that we have ventured out into, those are again exploring and testing the waters. हम मार्केट प्लेस के ऊपर आए, हम लोग फाइनेंस में तो खैर नहीं, हम लोग इंश्योरेंस के ऊपर आए, लेंडिंग के ऊपर आए. So there are many areas where we have experimented and some of them have been very, very successful. So buy now, pay later was something that the management feels has a lot of potential, and it's something that is need of the hour as well. So and we are promoting responsibly availing this facility. So उसमें ठीक है, अभी हमने स्टार्ट ऑफ किया है विद लाइफस्टाइल प्रोडक्ट्स. इसमें क्लोथिंग है, आपकी अपैरल हैं, शू वेयर है, आपके स्पोर्ट्स वेयर हैं, कुछ इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स की चीज़ें हैं, एंड ऑब्वियसली स्लोली एंड ग्रेजुअली इट्स गोइंग टू एक्सपैंड. So if you see any Pakistani customer at this point in time, so they are all under a financial crunch. वो कहते हैं ना, हमारे यहाँ दो चीज़ों के ऊपर होता है, एक पेट्रोल की प्राइस पे और एक डॉलर की के रेट के ऊपर हमारी इकॉनमी बेस करती है. सो बोथ आर ऑन द राइज. सो उन चीज़ों के हिसाब से, बिकॉज इट इम्पैक्ट द एंटायर इकोसिस्टम. सो आई थिंक दिस इज अ प्रोडक्ट विच इज बीइंग लॉन्च्ड जो लोगों की इस टेंशन को हेल्प कर सकता है. सो फॉर इमेजिन कीजिए हाइपोथेटिकल सिचुएशन के एट द एंड ऑफ द मंथ, ऑब्वियसली जो सैलरी तबका है उनकी सैलरी ऑलमोस्ट खत्म हो चुकी होती है, वेटिंग फॉर द नेक्स्ट सैलरी टू डू अदर थिंग्स. सो आपको किसी को तोहफा देना है एट द एंड ऑफ द मंथ, एंड यू डोंट हैव मनी टू डू दैट. सो दैट्स वेयर ऑब्वियसली YELO कम्स इन, कि आपने कोई लेट्स से एक जोड़ा खरीदना है किसी को गिफ्ट देने के लिए. सो यू कैन गो एंड बाय इट, एंड इफ इट्स लेट्स से 9,000 रुपीज, सो यू कैन पे इट इन 2-3 इक्वल इंस्टॉलमेंट्स. आपने भी 3,000 रुपीज दिए एंड आपको वो मिल गया. Whereas imagine paying 9,000 rupees for it, and आपकी जो भी इस वक्त की ज़रूरत थी वो पूरी हो गई. So that's how obviously it is adding value to the lives of our customers, and actually it's going to grow further. So I think it's a good introduction of something that will definitely change how people do shopping. प्लस आई थिंक एक और एडवांटेज इसके अंदर ये है कि इट इज़ एम्बेडेड इन टू द फाइनेंशियल इकोसिस्टम दैट वी हैव JazzCash. There are other competitors as well in the market, but वो सिर्फ आपको बाय नाउ पे लेटर की ऑप्शन दे रहे हैं. हमारे केस में आप यू कैन बाय इट फ्रॉम विद इन आवर ऐप, जिसके अंदर ये बहुत सारे हमारे जो पार्टनर्स हैं
Okay.
वो एम्बेडेड हैं, इंटीग्रेटेड हैं. देन उनकी अपनी जो वेबसाइट्स हैं, जब आप वहाँ पे जाके शॉपिंग करते हैं, जब आप चेकआउट पे जाते हैं, तो वहाँ पे यू कैन अवेल दी YELO की फैसिलिटी एंड यू कैन पे इन 3 installments. Third is if you do an offline purchase, which is going to the store, so we have placed YELO के QR codes. So आप JazzCash के ऐप में जाके उसको स्कैन करें एंड देन आपकी पेमेंट ऑटोमेटिकली 3 installments पे आ जाएगी.
Okay.
आपकी फर्स्ट इंस्टॉलमेंट वहाँ से डिडक्ट हो जाएगी, बाकी 2 अगले 2 महीने के ऊपर होंगी, एंड देन यू कैन टेक द आइटम एंड गो होम. So that's how I think this will create a lot of traction for customers, and we are aiming कि youth इसके अंदर बहुत ज़्यादा attract होगा. And that is why the outlook of YELO has been slightly हमने change किया from JazzCash की identity. So it has different set of colors, different set of communication. We are reaching out to more younger audiences with this because they are early adapters and they like to do these kind of things, and उनके पास disposable income इतनी ज़्यादा नहीं होती.
Exactly.
So we feel that they are somebody as customers जिनको हम mature कर सकते हैं into using this as a habit.
So मेरा जो दूसरा सवाल था उसका आपने जवाब खुद ही दे दिया
Oh, fantastic.
Because I want to know that why YELO is different than the other. किस पे और अलग अलग brands हैं जो हैं market में, but definitely you guys come up with the better option. So
Right.
definitely people will opt for YELO. So you know the economy is difficult. Brands are either getting quiet or trying way too hard to get the attention. And somewhere around there, YELO is there. You are launching it and in a very best possible way. But somewhere YELO sits in an uncomfortable territory. अगर हम ये बात कर रहे हैं कि हम आप ये प्रोडक्ट आप खरीद लें और हम इसके पैसे 3 उसमें डिवाइड कर सकते हैं किस्तों में. So I just want to know कि हम एक ऐसी चीज़ उनसे ख़रीदने के लिए बोल रहे हैं जिनके पास उसके पैसे हैं नहीं. So isn't this something that will also cause trouble to YELO? What if they don't pay? What if every good thing comes with a disadvantage as well. So I want to know that how you guys are fixing that.
जी, बहुत आपने अच्छा सवाल पूछा. इसमें देखें हमारे जो JazzCash के बैकएंड का सिस्टम है ना, वहाँ पे बहुत सारी चीज़ें एवेल्युएट होती हैं और उसके बाद they become active for customers. So even I am a regular user of JazzCash. Even इस वक्त मैं ऐप पे जाऊँ and I want to avail YELO के थ्रू कोई प्रोडक्ट परचेज, so when I go on to that tab, so मुझे वो एक certain range define करेगा कि जी I can buy from let's say 100 rupees to 25,000 rupees की bracket के अंदर चीज़ें.
Okay.
And that range has been defined on the basis of my past history of using JazzCash.
Okay.
ठीक है, सो मेरी क्रेडिट हिस्ट्री बनी है, उसके बाद जाके मुझे ये अपॉर्चुनिटी दी है कि यार मैं इस अमाउंट तक का कर सकता हूँ, बिकॉज दे नो, और एंड ऑब्वियसली दीज आर ऑल algorithms and systems which have been put into the system जो evaluate करता है कस्टमर की क्रेडिट हिस्ट्री को. सो कंसिडरिंग दैट वी हैव अ गुड कस्टमर, उसको फिर एक सर्टन अमाउंट दी जाती है, बट वी एक्सपेक्ट कि यार ये हमें पे कर देंगे. एंड देन नेचुरली देखें जो आपके फायदे की चीज़ होगी आप उसको मिसयूज नहीं करेंगे.
Exactly.
सो इफ इट इज़ 3 installments के अंदर आपको कोई चीज़ मिल रही है, आपकी पसंद की उस वक्त आपको मिल रही है इमीडिएटली, तो वाई वुड यू नॉट वांट टू हैव दैट फैसिलिटी अवेलेबल टू यू लेटर ऑन एज वेल. सो यस, चीज़ें ऊपर नीचे ज़रूर होती हैं, हर एक के साथ होती हैं, बट अगेन द इंटेंशन इज़ राइट and we want to add value for our customers, and I think it's a product that will definitely help them spend a better life and enjoy the beauty of things that are there to be taken.
Oh, well said. This is definitely going to help a lot of Gen Zs. अगर ये चीज़ आप लोगों ने Apple में डाल दी तो हर किसी के पास latest iPhone होगा, and we're going to spend it like in 3 installments.
But first they need to go up to that level कि वो iPhone खरीद सकें उसके थ्रू.
Definitely. So you mentioned that YELO की जो target market है it's Gen Z, but you used Nazia Hassan's voice, a song from 80s, What was the brain behind it?
अच्छा देखिए, बड़ी सिंपल सी बात है. आई डोंट नो व्हाई पीपल फाइंड इट वेरी ऑड, बिकॉज नाजिया हसन इज एज, और मतलब हम तो एजी बोलते हैं, इज एजलेस. उनके जो
Yeah.
सॉन्ग्स हैं वो 80s के हों, अभी भी लगता है कि यार ये शो आज ही शायद रिकॉर्ड हुआ.
हाँ.
Her voice is so fresh. The music is so ahead of the time when it was composed कि वो आज भी रेलिवेंट लगता है. अगर मेरी प्ले लिस्ट में 6 गाने नाजिया हसन के चलें तो nobody can tell यार ये आपने पता नहीं किस ज़माने का पॉप म्यूजिक लगाया हुआ है. So that doesn't happen, and that's the beauty of it. And when we were creating the communication for it, the idea was to create some kind of relevance with the audiences. Yes, I wouldn't say Gen Z is the kind. हम younger audience की बात करते हैं कि they are available तो सबके लिए है, but they are the prime core कह लेंगे जी. जो young audience है वो इसकी target audience है prime. तो हमें कुछ learnings ये भी मिली कि when we saw things like Coke Studio, Nescafe Basement, जहाँ पे कि पुराने songs को redo किया गया, but what difference we have is कि मैंने उस वक्त सबसे ज़्यादा stress जिस पे दिया था कि ये गाना नाजिया की ही आवाज़ में हम यूज़ करेंगे.
Okay.
We will recompose the track, उसको थोड़ा मॉडर्न कर देंगे और अपने हिसाब से थोड़ा उसको एडजस्ट कर देंगे फिल्म के हिसाब से, बट वोकल्स में नाजिया हसन ही के चाहिए. And that's where I think we have kept the freshness of Nazia alive. And I think people who have not listened to this track, I think उसके बाद उन्होंने जाके YouTube पे ओरिजिनल इसके वर्जन सुने होंगे या Spotify पे सुने होंगे.
जब से तुमको मैंने देखा हुआ क्या मुझे क्या पता है मेरी ये दुआ एक तुझे से ना हो कभी ना भुलाना मुझको सना दम दम दिए दम दम यार मुझे बस यही सना दम दम दिए दम दम साथ रहेंगे सनम सनम.
मैं गाड़ी में हमेशा FM लगाया होता, तो मैंने बहुत सारे रेडियो चैनल्स के ऊपर सुना कि उन्होंने वो गाना जो है नाजिया की आवाज़ में ओरिजिनल जो डम डम दिया वो उन्होंने चलाए हैं रेडियो के ऊपर. तो आई थॉट कि वो जो हमने एक एफर्ट की कि नाजिया को रिवाइव कर सकें और उनकी फ्रेशनेस को हम अपने प्रोडक्ट में भी ला सकें ऑफरिंग के अंदर. तो आई थिंक जिस तरीके से लोग इंटरेक्ट कर रहे हैं, जो हमें फीडबैक मिल रहा है, आई थिंक पीपल आर रियली लाइकिंग इट.
They are really liking it because I'm gonna tell you one thing, it stopped trending on Spotify and you give a revive to a song for an entire new generation. Everybody is listening, everybody wants to know who is she. Nobody knows her abhi currently, and everybody is like, okay, let's listen to it because we are connecting to it. So you give her that value to a new generation explore career. So hats off.
Nazia would be very happy, I'm sure, listening to this.
Yeah. So this segment of our is kill or keep. It's gonna be fun. थोड़ा सा mood light करते हैं.
Okay.
अब हम आपसे पूछेंगे. You just have to tell if the statement you want to keep it or you want to kill it.
Okay.
So a campaign.
सच कहूँगा, सच के सिवा कुछ नहीं कहूँगा.
बिल्कुल.
Okay,
बिल्कुल.
चलिए.
You have to take the oath now.
Okay. Go for it.
Zaid, a campaign built around celebrities who has never touched the product, or a campaign or a product that is built around normal people who use it daily.
Celebrity versus where?
Yes.
ठीक है. So kill would mean no, and
No. And keep will mean yes.
okay. So I would keep it.
You will keep it. Okay, that's refreshing. A marketer who A/B tests every single creative before anything goes live.
I think keep होगा, लेकिन not everything. Few things cannot be because they are no-brainers. But yes,
Right.
I would keep it.
You will keep it.
Yeah.
Okay. A CMO who has never spent one single day in an agency.
I would keep it because I don't think it's necessary. Yeah, I would keep it.
You will keep that
Huh?
person. Okay. Brand going completely silent during Pakistan's political movements.
Keep it.
You will keep it?
Yeah.
Okay. Fintech trying to build emotional connection the same way chai critique works.
Absolutely kill it.
You will keep it?
Kill it. Kill it.
Kill it. Okay, okay. Organic, unbranded content versus high production value One of them dies today.
Keep.
Okay. You are telling, you're making a little controversial thing. A marketer who says data never lies in every single meeting.
Kill.
Kill.
Absolute kill.
The idea that Pakistani consumers are not ready for premium fintech products.
Kill.
Okay. So round B. You are Pakistan's CMO.
Wait.
The whole country for 1 year.
हाँ.
3 things you would want to change, and how do you want to brand Pakistan people?
If I am the CMO of Pakistan,
Yeah.
and what I want people to do, I think पहली चीज तो ये होगी कि don't talk to people, talk with people. क्योंकि देखें, when you are talking to the people, it's one-way communication.
Okay.
When you are talking with people, then you are taking them along. I think it changes the narrative completely, because then you have their voice embedded into your messaging. I think that will help you create stories that will relate to those audiences to whom you are creating your messages for. I think that would be something that I would tell the brands to do.
This is so refreshing and inspirational. I'm telling you, मैं जितना चाह रही थी इस podcast के लिए, you were like on top of my list. I am very happy that I decided, and I'm very great that you are saying all of these things to people so that people know that what should be done in the right order. So another segment of ours is rapid fire. I'm going to tell you the questions and you have to choose between 2 options.
जैसे मुझे वो गिफ्ट हैम्पर मिलेगा जो कैप कॉफी विद करण पे मिलता है.
उतना बजट नहीं है, बट हम लोग जरूर कुछ देंगे. I think if a chocolate can work.
Oh, चले आजकल जरा मीठे से परहेज करें, कोई बात नहीं. Let's see.
Data or gut?
Good question.
फंसा दिया.
नहीं फंसा नहीं दिया, मैं अपने उसमें फंसा हूँ कि मैं क्या चीज़ पिक करूँगा, because I am a firm believer of gut, but then data also sort
Never
of
lies.
helps you. No, so I think gut.
Gut. It's a game of guts always. Agency or client side? Which aged you fast?
Client side.
Most overused word in Pakistani marketing right now?
Purpose, I think.
Purpose.
Yes.
Okay. A campaign from another brand you wish you had made?
Oh, I think many.
Really?
हाँ. ठंडा मतलब Coca-Cola, I think was something that I feel that if I had done that, it would have been amazing. Fevicol की जितनी campaigns हैं, very simple, talking to an average consumer. Nike की 1-2 campaigns हैं. There are a lot of campaigns.
Nice.
मैं तो कुछ किया ही नहीं है.
That's great of you. PSL bounty short or campaign going?
Oh,
viral?
campaign going viral, of course.
Yeah, but you didn't even let me complete it.
Bread and
Just
butter.
there on your tongue. Okay, perfect. One type of person you would never hire, regardless however or how much the CV was strong.
How should I put it? एक वर्ड में बहुत सारी इसकी चीजें मैं डाल दूं अगर तो. Dodgy.
Okay. Okay. So I am asking a marketing rule that everybody is following that you don't follow, or you like feel that it's completely wrong.
Completely wrong तो नहीं मैं कहूँगा. I think आजकल जो usage of AI है,
Okay.
that is something that I personally don't too much agree to it because of various reasons.
Worst brief you've ever received? One sentence.
Make a campaign viral and we don't want to take risk.
We don't want to take risks. Oh,
And make
yeah.
the campaign viral.
That is literally
दिल से नहीं आई.
हमें नहीं पता वायरल कर दे, ये वाली भी चीज बहुत ऑफ होती है. JazzCash in 5 years, wallet or something the industry has not imagined yet.
Oh, I think it has not. It is going to revolutionize the way people are living their lives, and it is going to add a lot of value to their lives. और जिस तरह के लोगों को हम रीच आउट कर रहे हैं और जो उनकी सक्सेस स्टोरीज हम देखते हैं, हमें पता लगती हैं, अनबिलीवेबल, आई ओपनर्स हैं. आई विश वी कुड टेल द पब्लिक कि क्या क्या दुनिया में लोग किस किस तरीके से इसको यूज़ कर रहे हैं. इट्स इनसेन एंड वी आर वेरी हैप्पी टू बी पार्ट ऑफ दिस कि हम लोगों की डेवलपमेंट के अंदर, फाइनेंशियल डेवलपमेंट, एम्पावरमेंट के अंदर, खासतौर पर खवातीन जो घरों में बैठ के बहुत सारा काम करती हैं. तो आई थिंक JazzCash is doing great and all other such facilities, they are making lives of our customers fantastic.
You are very right. एक बहुत personal experience मैं share करूँगी. From using a lot of networks and this and that, we all, like I think now every Pakistani agreed that Jazz is on top. We all are switching to it,
Mashallah.
and then we are using JazzCash, and now you guys are coming up with YELO. I am definitely using it. This is gonna work, and this is gonna be a hit. One more thing, which is not part of the script, but I want to ask: what is the one thing that you want to tell to young marketers like me and other, जो हमें जानना चाहिए और ज़रूरी है? आप कोई एडवाइस या कोई चीज़ जो हमें बताना चाहें कि यार ये करा करो, या इस चीज़ को इस तरीके से लेके चलना बेहतर होता है, या फिर what you should don't worry about. Tell us something.
I think एक चीज़ बहुत important इस पूरे के अंदर है, what I have been taught as part of my तरबियत from the house as well. हमारे यहाँ ना people don't respect others. Somehow the other, और वो कम होती जा रही है. What I see is people are losing patience. So ये दो तीन चीज़ें I think important है कि you should respect people around you and also your seniors. हम एकदम ना लोगों को जज करते हैं और लेबल कर देते हैं. आई थिंक जो बंदा एक सर्टन स्टेज, सर्टन लेवल के ऊपर पहुंचा है, वो किसी वजह से पहुंचा है. ठीक है, यस, गॉड मस्ट हैव बीन काइंड टू दैट इंडिविजुअल, बट ही और शी वुड हैव डन समथिंग फॉर श्योर कि वो वहाँ तक पहुंचे. तो रिस्पेक्ट दैट. सेकेंडली, अ लिटिल पेशेंट होना इसलिए ज़रूरी है कि हर चीज़ आपको उस वक्त नहीं मिल सकती है. थिंग्स कम at their own time, and they come at the right time in your life, and that's a reason for it which the nature has set it for. ठीक है, can't come, मतलब आप जब स्कूलिंग शुरू करते हैं तो आप पहले ही दिन क्लास 10th या ओ लेवल्स में नहीं पहुंच जाते हैं. there is a whole process to it. ठीक है, and that's a natural way of progression. हम भी जब पैदा होते हैं तो एक certain एज के साथ साथ ग्रो करते हैं, मतलब पैदा होते साथ ही बूढ़े नहीं हो जाते हैं, because that's a natural process of things and it takes time. You need patience for it. So I think that's what something is important, कि आप patient रहे, be respectful, and I think explore yourself, experiment. Don't shy away from taking risk, because the higher the risk, the better the reward. And believe in yourself. I think that's very very important. कि यार मैं जो चीज़ सोच रहा हूँ या सोच रही हूँ, I should, and then go all out for it. देखें, रिजल्ट आपको किसी का नहीं पता. दो टीम्स जब मैच खेलने उतरती है ना, दोनों टीमें ये सोच के निकलती हैं कि हम जीतेंगे. एक जीतती है, एक हारती है, बट इंटेंशन दोनों की जीतने की होती है. सो गो ऑल आउट विद एन अप्रोच दैट आई एम गोइंग टू विन आउट ऑफ दिस. नहीं जीतेंगी, हार जाएंगी, उससे कुछ सीखेंगी. वो एक अंग्रेजी की बड़ी अच्छी कहावत है जो मुझे लगती है कि इफ इट इज गुड इट्स एन if it's good, it's wonderful. If it's bad, it's an experience. And there is no alternative to experience. So आप उससे सीखते हैं, and then you move on, you learn, and then you redo it, reload, and you move forward. So I think advice तो नहीं मैं कहूँगा, but I think this is something that what I feel is something that if you apply to your life, I think you might be able to see things differently, and don't restrict yourself to अगर आप मार्केट बात करें तो 9 to 6 की रूटीन होती है उसको. कंसिडर 24 आवर्स एज योर प्लेइंग फील्ड, एंड जो आप काम करें वो ना, मतलब उसके अलावा भी बहुत सारी चीज़ें करें. जैसे हमने 5-6-7 चीज़ें मेरे बारे में बताई, एंड इसके अलावा भी कुछ चीज़ें हैं जो मैं आपको नहीं बताऊंगा, अगली दफ़ा के लिए रिसर्च कीजिएगा. सो वो चीज़ें भी हैं जो मैं करता हूँ, दैट कीप्स मी मोटिवेटेड, इंस्पायर्ड, एंड ऑल्सो आई थिंक ऑन द वे मे बी मैं अपने आप को रीडिस्कवर कर लूँ. पहले मैं कुछ करता था, अब कुछ कर रहा हूँ, आगे मैं कुछ और करना शुरू करता हूँ. सो लाइफ छोटी है, करना को बहुत कुछ है. सो जस्ट बी एक्सपेरिमेंटल, गो आउट देयर, एक्सप्रेस योरसेल्फ एंड एंजॉय.
So my father always told me one thing. The rule of success is to always be a learner, a student. जब तक आप स्टूडेंट रहते हैं, जब तक आप ये सोचते रहते हैं कि यार अभी भी सीखना है, अभी भी सीखना है, अभी भी सीखना है, तो आप यू जस्ट कीप विनिंग. And more than a podcast, this was my learning session with you. You taught so many things you don't know. I am taking it from you, and it was lovely to have you over here. So thank you so very much, people, for watching it. And there are a lot of people and a lot of professionals that are going to come in the next podcast. So stay tuned. Thank you.